Yo, what's up, podcast? Episode 6.
What's up?
Dude.
Episode 6 already.
Here we are.
Already, man. It's wild, man.
It's one of those days where I'm just like, what is happening, bro?
Yeah, I feel that same way.
Like microwave brain.
Microwave.
Like I'm excited to do the podcast,
but
I'm like overthinking every little fucking piece of everything.
Little pieces.
But it's okay, dude.
Yeah.
I'm here and I'm going to be
Last time it was
present.
Scrambled eggs. Now it's microwave.
Dude, microwave scrambled eggs today.
Ooh. Hey, good news is, did you try this water that I got?
Not yet, dude.
Dude, it's made in the USA. Proud. But you know what's a really good thing for everybody listening? I don't know if you can tell, but that's like metal, bro. That's not plastic.
I'm drinking a different type of water right now. Spicy water.
To do good things for the earth, man, with this metal.
Yeah, I'm drinking spicy water right now, so I'll get to that in a minute. But that's pretty cool, dude.
Dude, on a real though?
No sponsor.
No sponsor, no.
We just thought it looked cool.
That's all right. On the real though, dude, it's cold, dude.
Dude, so for those of you that don't know, we are in Oklahoma.
Yes, cold
And
Oklahoma.
it's been a very mild year.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nice. Like almost all the time it's been nice.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting this like huge snowstorm blowing in right now. It's supposed to be like a blizzard, like 10 inches of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, I just had to go to the grocery store and pick some stuff up. Everyone's like stocking up, panicking. It's like it's the start of coronavirus all over again. Everything's missing from the shelves. So people are really stocking up, dude. That was crazy. Took me like, I don't know, I think I was in line for probably 30 minutes.
Yeah, oh dude, that's
the line was all the way to the like other side of the store.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. People are panicking, dude. Panicking. But what's crazy?
Yeah, I mean, we really might be snowed in. Like, we might do the next episode. Like, at least you got your truck, dude. At least you can get over here and you live down the street.
4-wheel driving it, bro. I've
exactly.
Been like, rah, 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 rah. Hey, so this guy saw me. I was pumping gas, and some random dude. Like, I don't know.
You're always pumping gas. Yeah. It's because you got that big truck.
I got that truck. I'm always having to pump gas. But what's crazy is I think that I'm secretly in this like truck club that I don't know about, because when I had my car, I didn't have a whole lot of people who was like randomly talking to me, like, you know, saying different things to me. It's like a truck club that I'm in. I mean, they said random things to me, but not as openly, like not some of the random guys that come up to me and they're like saying things.
Yeah.
And I was pumping gas, as I do. And this guy walks over and he's like looking at me, looking at the truck. And I'm like, ooh, is it a fan? No, but he was like looking over and he kept looking at my truck and he goes, now you need to get us them truck nuts.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I was like, what? And
bro, I have the best. Dude, I saw the best thing. They have those little truck ball sacks for Crocs.
Oh shit.
So it's Croc and balls.
Yes, dude.
And it's like a little ball sack, like trinket for your Crocs.
Yeah.
Like if you put those on, dude, go hard.
And you know me, I got some Crocs, dude.
That shit goes hard, bro.
Crocs and stuff. No, dude, it was crazy though. But yeah, I was thinking, I was like, nah, probably not gonna do that. But I was like, I wonder if it's like next level, like in the different tiers of like the truck club, like you get them balls, it's like, you know, get them truck balls.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a whole different club that you'll be in.
Yeah, dude. But oh man, what's up, dude?
Man.
Just
like I said,
freezing,
it's been a busy day. I recorded a new song today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, dude. I got a bunch of new music on the way.
Excited.
Nonstop this year.
Yeah, dude. That's
for
cool.
all the music listeners of mine out there.
Yeah, that's
like
sick,
at least one song every month.
Can't wait.
Which is a lot to some people and not a lot for other people. But to me, it's like perfect. I like to treat each song like it's like a classic. You know, so
that's sick.
Give it a chance. You know.
One thing that I find interesting, what you haven't said, because most of the times, and the listeners can agree, usually when I say what's up, you always talking about being at the skate park skating all day.
Oh, dude,
that's messed up, dude. You can't do it right now.
And I just got new skates, bro.
Oh, have you not get to use them yet? That sucks,
dude. I'm so sad,
but
bro.
Good news is, do they? I mean, I don't know. I'm not in that world. Do they have like, you know how those pants, like you can wear a pair of pants and zip, and have them into shorts?
Yeah.
Do they have like the skates? Can you turn them into like ice skates? A little bit.
I mean, you can actually. I think it's all the same framing system, so I think you can. But I don't know if I even know how to ice skate. I don't know how. What
have you done it before?
I don't know if that's the same feeling. I skated at like a rink, but
yeah.
I don't know. You can't really do all this. It's not all the same tricks and stuff like that, but I don't know. I've seen some people in.
Dude, they go hard.
Well, like, dude, so like a lot of these, like a lot of like rollerbladers, rollerbladers. It's way bigger in Europe than it is in the States, and it's big here too. But these guys live in really cold places up in like Northern Europe and stuff. So like for them, it's like they will do stuff like that. Like they'll be on ice skates, like jumping stuff. And like, I never knew that existed. Yeah. So it's crazy. But I don't know about grinds and like all the other technical tricks and stuff. It's like a whole different sport, really.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy stuff, man. Oof, man, still today.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking, though? Have you ever like really watched those people ice skate and how they go so hard? Like they get up there and like spin around so many times. Yeah. Triple sow cow, I think, is one of the tricks.
I don't know those tricks, but
it's like crazy. And they hit so hard and they get right back up. And all these people are sitting around watching them and they get back up. And it's like, it hurts. It's cold. Because, I mean, I've slipped and fell on ice before. Yeah. And I'm like laying there like, this could be it for me. You know, I'm done. And then they get right back up and keep going and everything.
They go hard. Yeah, they do like 1080s, like and 3 full spins or more. I don't know how much they do just off flat ground, which is crazy.
And then, not to mention the craziness that has happened. I don't know if you recall, but do you remember back in the day? And for some of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not 100%, but I think it was like, was it that Nancy Kerrigan got busted in the knees or something like that by, allegedly it's like Tanya Harding or something like that, or like somebody, she hired a hitman or something like that. But like, I remember there's a video out where like Nancy Kerrigan got hit in the knees.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Like hit in the knees. I'm like, they're
busted. I literally have no idea what you are talking about.
Yeah, they like busted her in the knees.
Who are these people?
Famous ice skaters.
Bro, I don't know anything about ice skating.
I don't
It's
either.
not the same. Like you think it's in the same world, but it's not the same.
Yeah. No, I think it's hilarious because at one point I was like not interested in it, and I knew some people who were like, this is crazy. Because I was like, easy peasy. I'm going to get out there and ice skate. Dude, you got to keep moving your feet. You got to keep moving your legs.
Plus you got blades on your legs,
That's
dude.
What I'm saying. That's dangerous.
Dude, you got weapons
and I wasn't,
under your legs. Dude.
Yeah. And I wasn't interested. No. A bit. I was not interested a bit. And then they're like, yo, this girl got her kneecaps busted in. And then she's like, and there's a video of her like crying saying it hurts so bad. I'm like, this kind of interests me. That kind of sounds sketchy. It's not enough. But that's one thing I don't think I'll ever, because I like to dabble a lot, but I don't think I'll ever dabble in. 2 things I can't do.
Yeah.
I can't. I skate. I mean, I can, but I can't do that. I can roll around or skate
Bro,
around.
you're pro.
I'll be pro one day. Do you know another thing I can't do?
What?
I can't dance, dude. I can't dance.
Bro, I dance like a 9-year-old man.
Yeah. I do.
Like it looks like it looks like it hurts or something. Yeah. Like I'm like, I don't know, dude. I'm stiff, bro.
I dance like I'm trying to get a bee away from me.
People like I'll tell people like, yeah, I'm like an entertainer. Like I did like toured and did all these shows and I'm always on stage and blah blah blah. Like, oh, do you dance too? And I'm just like, hell no.
What pisses me off is whenever
like
you
move
dance
around the stage and like in a cool way, but like I don't. Yeah, it's not like some choreographed shit.
I always get pissed because whenever I say I can't dance, people are like, "Oh, you just can't keep up with the beat. You can't keep up with. You can't be." It has nothing to do with that, dude. You can.
I mean, I have rhythm for sure.
Yeah, rhythm. That's what it is. You can't have. You don't have. Oh, you don't have rhythm. Oh, you just gotta have rhythm. It has nothing to do with dancing. My thing.
I mean, it is rhythm, but
it doesn't. I mean, you can have rhythm and still can't dance. My thing is, I think about my face, dude, because you see those people like serious and stuff, but I'm like, what if kind of face do you smile and look like you're having a good time? do you sit there? It's like it's like
the fake smile.
Because I feel like I'm gonna look like a psychopath if I'm like dancing around like, you know, like I feel dumb, dude. And then them people on TikTok dancing like fools, bro.
Dude, I was watching this dude's YouTube channel that I always watch, and he goes around LA. He's kind of showing the state of LA. I've talked about this before, but he shows like the current state of LA, and it's like all desolate and shit in Hollywood, like super sad looking. But then there's these 2 kids like TikToking in the middle of the street in Hollywood Boulevard. Like he's like, the TikTokers can never be stopped. He's like this German guy. Like I don't know why I love this dude's channel so much, but they're literally just like dancing in the middle of this like dirty, like dark, grimy street. Homeless people looking like zombie land everywhere, and these kids are like, it's kind of weird, dude. It's like kind of freakishly sad. Like,
I'm not even down with it. Like
they just don't stop, bro.
Do you mess with TikTok? Do you mess around? Do you fudge with it?
I made a TikTok, but I don't do like any of the trends or anything. I just use it as like another place to just post cool content. And I put some skate videos on there. I put some like music video clips on there. And it's pretty cool. I got like a bunch of followers really fast. That was like the reason for doing it, is like
expand.
Just expand. People like have shown the results, like, yo, this app is crazy, like their posts blow up and stuff. So I'm like, I might as well just like take 10 minutes out of my day to post on there. I don't really like scroll or look at it. I just kind of put my stuff out
Dude,
there.
there are some funny TikToks.
There is some funny stuff.
That I do. I find myself, it's crazy because I know people who could sit there and like start on TikTok. And I'm kind of guilty, but not really, because I'm always feel like I have something going on. But like, you can sit there and just start watching TikTok and start scrolling down and look, and you're just like, it's literally been 5 hours. I started on a Sunday. It's Wednesday, bro. Like, what am I doing, dude?
That's the whole goal of the app, dude.
They're
just trying to suck you in.
Yeah, you get
the craziest part about TikTok is, to me, is like you open it and it starts immediately. Like you don't even have to click anything or pick anything.
And
you're
it's loud too.
It just immediately, and then there's no muting of the sound.
Yeah, it just goes
like
off.
It's like fully like they're trying to just keep you immersed in that TikTok world. It's just nuts, dude. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
What's crazy is though, everybody has one. Everybody has a TikTok.
I remember I made one way back, dude. I was like, I could have been way ahead of the game probably if I would have stayed with it.
See, when I wish
it was
I
a different app.
Yeah, I wish I got
Musically or something.
Yeah, Musically, yeah.
I had one because I was like, oh, this is another place like you can
For
post your music and stuff.
Definitely.
So I'm like, all right, I made one, and then I was like, I felt weird because it was just like a bunch of 9-year-olds and 8-year-olds like messaging me and stuff.
Yeah. Dude, they're mean
like, dude, you're
there.
literally like you're in second grade. Like, I don't even know if you should be listening to my music.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not. You know, I don't make stuff for kids, so it's like.
I've had people ask me about, they're like, why didn't you ever get on Vine? And I was like, nah, I just never really messed with it. And I had a bunch of different like little things and like little clips of videos and stuff that I thought would be kind of funny. And I started a TikTok late in the game, and I posted a few of them. And then there was one of them that I did where I was like making fun of like, what's that stupid, the one where the guys are like, the cowboys, they're like, it's these country boys, and they, I can't remember what the song is, but if listeners kind of know what I'm talking about, but like, it's just like, hey, something other over there with your cat back or something like that. And the guy's like acting like he's not, he's like, you know, like doing like, yeah. And it's like, you know, it's like, oh, hey, boy with your cat back, something like that. And like that. And he turns around and he's like, something walking my way, and start walking and stuff. So I made one to where I was making fun of, because like these guys are taking it serious. Yeah. So I put like these buck teeth, and I like was all like ripped my shirt up, and I was like, you know, walked up, and I was like, and I did this stupid thing. I don't know, it's on my TikTok, but that one like blew up pretty well. Like, I mean, I got so many views and likes, and people are like loved it, and it like shot I went from like, I think it was like, I don't know, like 100 followers to like 700 or something within that time frame. I was like, hell yeah, I got this. So I did like another one that I kind of want to thank him song. And I did that one where I was like fighting a guy, acting like I was fighting him. And then like after that, I feel
like you would be good at the
I
actual kind of like trends of TikTok.
See, I got into it for a little bit, but then I was like, man, I've seen these trends, but I was kind of wanting to put like my own little stuff, like things that I would post, some of the stuff I post on Facebook, some of my little clips that I do on Snapchat, things like that. Yeah. And I thought it'd be funny, so I post them. Dude, was I wrong, bro? There's so many people. Is this supposed to be funny? Like that, and like little like people just like going off, bro. And like one that I would post on like on Facebook, and people would like, it would like do well. Yeah. I'd post on TikTok, and people were like, yo, dude, once you take acting classes or comedy classes, you need to quit. Please don't quit your day job. Like little kids are like, what a dumbass bitch. And I'm like, what the heck, bro? You know, sitting there like, dude, you know,
they're savage, bro.
Yeah, and I try to like relate to them. I'm like, I like Pepsi. You know, try to relate and stuff. No, dude,
I drink Mountain Dew and stay up late.
Yeah, stay up late. Dude, speaking of kids and stuff these days, now bear with me with this, okay? All
right.
Okay, I got a little theory, and it's a fear and me feeling bad for people too. So think about this, okay? So they have like these words people use: fire, lit, you know, bet.
I use all
slaps.
those words.
Yeah, I use some of them from time to time.
Yeah.
So they have these words. So think about these kids out there, right? So if they're like, yo, that's fire. Yo, that slaps. Okay, think about 2021, right? What if they're like, yo, they're wanting to talk and brag about their parents, right? And they're like, what's happening with the sound?
That's good.
The sound was cut out on here. No, but they're like, yo, my parents slap. And then the people are like, your parents do what? I'm like, yo, and they think they're just talking about how great they are. They're like, yo, my parents slap. And they're like, we're going to take you away from those parents, because they're like bragging about how good their parents are, but they end up
taking
them away.
Happens.
And yeah, because they're like, no, well, you can't be with those parents anymore, because they don't understand the older people that take them away. Dude, something's happening with my headphones. Are they dying?
I don't know.
Or that joke was so bad that it's like, it's making it where I can't talk on it or anything like that. But no, dude, what's up, dude? What's aside from freezing and stuff, man? Episode 6, huh?
Wassup podcast episode 6.
Episode 6, dude.
Man, we've been killing it, dude.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good, dude. Oh, what? 315, 300 something.
316 last time I looked.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for 5 episodes.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, and all horrible jokes aside and everything like that and everything, and I'm speaking for myself, and I know that you probably agree too. But yo, man, the positive comments and positive things people are saying to us and everything like that, it's amazing, man. Thank you, everybody, man. Like makes me feel good.
Yeah, it's funny how just something simple that you
Mm-hmm.
didn't even think twice about. Really, or
Yeah.
you just kind of came out. It just kind of happened to be recorded. Like, can change someone's day.
2 bros talking.
It's like what you said. Like that old guy. Like, do people really want to just sit around and watch y'all talk?
Yeah.
It's like, well, you never know what you're gonna say or what's gonna come up in the conversation that somebody needed to hear.
Yeah,
that's the whole point of this.
People can relate to it, and so that's what I think about. Like with being real, man. So many more people can relate to you when you're being real. Because if we're out there trying to be a flash and stuff like that, and be like, "Yo, I got this going on, I got that," and I'm like this, and acting like you're better, doing things like that. It's just like,
dude, we're all mentally we all going through it, bro.
Yeah,
half the time, it's a battle, dude.
Yeah,
I just talked about that the other day. Like, I just dropped the last EP I dropped was called Bad Neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
and so people would always,
that's the song. That's our intro and outro.
Yeah, exactly. But the EP was called Bad Neighborhood, and like the underlying theme basically is like
the song.
that dark part of your brain where like you start to think like those negative kind of regressive thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Like the bad neighborhood is a part of anybody's mind.
Because everybody.
So
wants
when you
to get
say
out of the
bad neighborhood up in my head, it doesn't mean your entire being. It just means I'm going to that place again. Bad neighborhood up in my head.
Yeah.
Got to find a way out.
Yeah.
So it's like constantly, it kind of means overcoming that.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, the truth is, like you said, keeping it real. It's like people are
real.
going through it half the time, dude. You never know what someone's battle might be or what they're really thinking about in the back of their head, no matter how they appear,
Yo, that's the thing about it, man. People like,
so you got to be nice.
Yeah. That's kind of what goes into my next thing. Do you feel like it's harder to be nice or harder to be a shitty person? Like, do you think, what do you think takes more effort? Because I think statistics show it's harder to be nice. It's harder to be happy.
Well, for me, I don't know. I would have to. I don't know. I feel like it's easier to just be nice.
See, I feel like it's easier, or it's easier to be nice. I feel like it takes more effort for me to be in a bad mood. I feel like it takes more effort for me to be.
It does,
you know, because I try not to be. Because at the end of the day, my thing is like, I don't want to come across and meet somebody. I don't want to come across somebody and come up and have anybody I come in contact with. I want to walk away from that and be like, that was a good ass dude. Because like I have met people to where in the back of my mind, I'm like, that was a piece of shit. That was a whole, like, you being an asshole, being, like being somebody, and I do feel like it's a little different being, somebody who people like recognize and see and knowing what they, what kind of stuff we do, or, being, I don't want to say in the light and stuff with things, or being on that social and like putting it out there.
Just doing it.
Yeah, just doing it. But even somebody who's just a regular person, like, how would you be able to go out and do some, like, even like just little things like one thing I find myself doing a lot is anytime I go somewhere, like if I go to a restaurant or if I go to like eat fast food, or I try to stay away from, but anything like that, I appreciate you, thank you, I appreciate you, just to be known, because it's like that could be something that's like people could be, like you said, you don't know what they're going through, you don't know what kind of stuff people are going through, so for you to be like, hey, I appreciate you, thank you, and just to be thankful, for anything, because like someone's got to do it, somebody's gonna do it, and somebody's if they're doing a good job and doing like that, I always try to recognize like the nice in people, like, yo, that was a nice dude, that was a nice person. That was a nice girl.
I don't even really like, I mean, I block a lot of people online. Like, I'm quick to block someone just because I don't even think of it as like personal. Like, I thought about this before. Like, I have a huge block list just because if someone says something that's like just, coming at me the wrong way, or some hater comment, I instantly block them because I'm just like, I just don't want this to be a reoccurring thing. Like, let me just shut this down now. Like, I have no time for this. But I've thought about, like, if I met that person,
would they be like that in your face?
No, they wouldn't. And they would probably, almost always, if you talk to that person that was the hater or whatever, or like reach out, that like even on Instagram, if you just send them a message, which I've done, like, what was that about? They're like, oh, I'm just playing.
Yeah, just joking.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So
I didn't mean it.
The core of it all is like, no matter what you're doing, whether they think it's good or bad or whatever, or like, quality wise or talent wise, it's like the core of them hating is because they didn't take that step.
Yeah. But
And what I want to
yeah.
put out there is like anybody's capable of whatever. Even the haters, man. If you want to do something, just fucking
Yeah.
do it, dude.
Yeah.
Because
But just be nice.
don't
dude.
be mad at people for trying things.
Yeah.
We've said this before, but
Yeah.
like don't be a hater for people
Yeah.
putting something out there and trying. Like,
Just,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like doing this podcast tonight is not the easiest thing for me because I'm like so fucking in my head trying to just relax. But I'm glad that we're doing it and I'm putting it out there and people are going to love it and relate to even me saying that.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck it. Just do it and don't overthink the things that you make and the things that you create. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, that's the thing about. I mean, we got things that we're doing, but this is part of what we're doing now. This is part of our.
And I love it. I look forward to it every
Mm-hmm.
week because I'm the type of person to be so scrambled and thinking about a million
Mm-hmm.
different things. And even sometimes it's hard for me to get in the studio and like just make this one song because this is the next step of the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And I do it and I continuously do it, but it's hard for me to get to that point, like to really be able to focus. Like, and I'm so glad I did that today.
Yeah.
And like, I think maybe it's just because the storm is blowing in and I've got Valentine's Day coming up and I'm like trying, not that that's stressful, but I just want to make sure like I had a dope Valentine's Day plans. Had to cancel the Valentine's Day plans because of this ice and snow. And I'm not used to this type of shit. Like I haven't been snowed in 15 years.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So like, I'm like, I don't know, like I had to buy this thing to make my pipes not freeze. And like, I'm like, dude, this is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's fine, but
That's what's crazy about around here in Oklahoma, these parts of Oklahoma, is like they freak out so much about like snow. But dude, if a tornado's coming, dude,
it's
where's
supposed
my
to be
lawn
a
chair?
lot, dude. Like literally, you guys listening right now, like in 2 days, like I think we're gonna be covered in snow here.
Yeah,
Like we're supposed to be getting a lot of snow.
dude, that's what
like
I'm
we
saying.
may not be able to leave.
Yeah,
our house.
and if we have to
There's a
record while
chance.
there's a snow, I'll walk my
Dude,
ass over here.
have you look at this, dude?
Yeah, no, I
It's-
heard it's supposed to be pretty wild. Like
No,
how,
dude, look at this.
how crazy.
Let
it
me
is.
read you the temperatures.
Ooh,
Today is Friday.
Friday. Yeah,
Saturday, 9 degrees. Sunday, 0 degrees.
yeah.
Monday, -6. Tuesday, 12.
Y'all believe how cold it is?
The high, those are the lows.
Yeah.
The high on Sunday is 10. The high on Monday is 7.
Dude, I bet you there's.
This is the coldest it's
yeah.
been here in a long time.
Oh yeah, I bet you there's listeners out there saying that's nothing.
Well, yeah, I mean,
That's
but
nothing.
that's, I mean,
I
I
don't
think
know why
once
they
it's
talk
that
like that.
cold, once it's negative anything,
Oh yeah.
like you get frostbite in 30 minutes.
That's what sucks too, is because there's like whenever the weather's negative, people are negative, and I think that's
Yeah.
like putting a lot of stress out there because people are freaking out, and I get it, I get the panic. I'm a little panicky, I'm thinking about it. Like you gotta figure things out, but it's like
Yeah, I mean, you just want to make
but
sure
we're
you're
in it
good.
together. Like you said, we're in it together. And the thing
Yeah.
about it is like, and going back to what we were talking about, like being nice and things like that. It's like you got it. Like you don't know if you're the last person somebody had seen. You know what I mean? Like you don't know where you're at with stuff. You
Yeah.
don't have to try to get too deep with it. But like my thing is like I just be nice. You know?
Yeah, be
Just
nice.
gotta Be nice. AF, dude, as fudge.
Yeah.
it would say, or wherever you want to put it out there.
Selfless, I think. is a good
Yeah,
word.
that's the self. Just like that's all you gotta do is like think about we're in this world together. We're all breathing the same air. We can all do because, like I said, if I'm like really, I try hard not to be in a bad mood. But sometimes with like, because I've made mention about it too with like the depression, seasonal depression, different things that I deal with. I find myself in this like mood. But it's hard for me to take that and try because like it trickles down, or I can take my negativity or my downfall, I can take my depression, I could take my where I'm at in my head, and I could negative space. I could go, or in my bad neighborhood, I can bring it out and take it to other people, and then like they could just keep going. But if I can try to find a way to stop it, or if somebody comes to me with their spot, and I'm like, what can I do to try to make this and like take their day and try to brighten it and try to do my thing and just let them continue because it's not the domino effect. It's
It's like how much do you believe in like not to be cheesy, but like The Secret.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what you're putting out there. Like if
Yeah.
you give that selflessness
Yes.
to someone, you're probably gonna receive that and be fine.
Yeah.
It's like why worry about yourself so much when if you just in a way, if you put the selflessness out there and help others and be nice to others, you're going to receive that back anyway. So you really are helping yourself anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in the long run.
Yeah. I don't,
It's like,
I usually don't care what people think about me at all. Like, I'm like, I don't care. Like think what you want.
I've gotten better and better at that.
Yeah, and I
over the
like,
years.
you know, I literally like, I mean, you've seen this. I mean, I've been like pretty much naked on Facebook.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
don't care what people think about me, but when it comes to like people to decide whether I'm a good person or not, that's where I care, because I want people to be like, that's a good dude. Oh, I know that guy.
I got a good
He's
story. I posted some shit on my Facebook about us, about our podcast.
Yeah.
And I got a comment that was like, hey, because you do funny skits and you have like wigs and you dress as like the Southern mom with like wig and like tank top or dress or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that for people who don't know, you do some pretty like out there funny skits, right? Like you don't give a fuck. Yeah. So this guy, I just got an Airbnb booking, by the way. I'll deal with that in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
It's good because they just canceled my other people.
Oh,
this is Airbnb too.
yeah.
So anyway, so what was I saying? So I posted this thing and this dude commented, I guess it's someone from around here.
Yeah.
And we won't name names or whatever, but he goes, hey, I go, if it was a picture of us, I said, if me and this dude had a podcast, who would tune in? And he goes, hell no, I don't follow no man who wears a dress. And so I immediately had this bing light bulb go off in my head.
Yeah.
I was like, I know this dude likes Nirvana.
Oh, yeah.
First thing I thought, I swear to God, like I know this dude likes Nirvana. So I went to his page. Actually, I went in the search bar, I typed his name, and I typed Nirvana. Sure enough, bro.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Sure enough, it comes up in the search. Literally, his post was, why do I like this so much? And it was Post Malone in a dress singing a Nirvana song because Kurt Cobain literally always wore dresses. And he had other Nirvana posts. So I was going to rebuttal, and I was so fucking excited just because it was such a good comeback. I was going to say, so you only like dudes in dresses when it's Post Malone or Kurt Cobain?
Yeah.
Like you have a thing for them.
Just them.
But if other dudes wear dresses, it's no go.
Yeah. See, but the thing about it is,
you know what I mean? And I wanted to so bad, but he deleted it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about it. Like, he took the time to put that out there to choose that. I mean, maybe
and it's just funny. Like, I just thought it would be like so funny because in a way, it's like, yeah, I am snapping back.
Yeah.
But it's like, come on, man. Like, why this one but not the other? That's our timer. We will be back in 1 second like this.
We're back.
Wow, dude, that was quick.
That was like the fastest PA ever.
What were you talking about?
What was? Oh, yeah.
We're talking about haters.
Haters,
I think,
dude. See, that's how much they mean. Is just, but you know, maybe they just want to be heard. You know, maybe just the haters are just kind of, you know, just needing, maybe just out there, like just be like, I'm here I am.
Right.
Hi, I'm here, but I don't want to. Like you said last time, like maybe they're just secret fans. Maybe, you know, because I get
it
that
almost
a lot.
Always is that, dude. Why would you go out of your way ever? Like, the only reason you go out of your way to say something or hate on something is because it's something you wish you could do that you're not doing. I mean, I think we've all been there to an extent. I've never been like a full-on hater, like going and purposely just digging for things to drop bad comments on and stuff. But I've felt those things, and I know why someone would be compelled to say that.
Yeah.
Say the things they say.
At first,
it's almost always someone that just wishes they were doing something you're doing, or
you wish you were in a dress, bro, making people happy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not the dress specifically. It's just the fact that you're so like, if they're so worried about wearing a dress or so worried about another dude like doing a funny video in a dress, maybe that's their own insecurity. Like you can't handle this. Like it's funny, bro. Like
with yourself
it's funny.
Yeah.
Like or not funny. Even if a dude really wants to wear a dress, fuck yeah. Like be yourself, dude. No matter what it is, dude.
Yeah. See,
like,
that's what gets me is whenever people like that. And more, because he could have been just trying to be funny, because I do get a lot of people who, whenever I post something or I say something or I do anything, people always try to chime in, and like, it's almost like like they're trying so hard to be funny, so they're trying to add to it. Maybe like if they're just like either like at that moment in time, which is fine if they're like, oh, I didn't think that was funny, I didn't like that, that's not, well, that's fine, that's cool, man, that's you. If you don't like it, move on. If you want to tell me that you don't like it, that's cool, whatever. If you don't like what I do, that's fine. In the beginning, I was kind of like, oh, it kind of sucks. But now it's just like, I've gotten to the point, and I've done it for so long, to the point where it's like, it's okay. Yeah. If you don't like it, that's fine. If it's not for you, you know, what I do isn't for everybody. You know, I try to, you know, find relatable content. I try to find things. I try to do a lot of things where it's a little bit of something for everybody. Kind of like this podcast right now that we do. You know, we're putting it, so much different stuff out there that, like you said, hopefully there can be something, like you listen to it the whole time and be like, oh, I don't care what they say, but then boom, I relate to that. I like that. They'll find something, because I've had people who are like, you know, they're like, oh yeah, I heard about your podcast. What is it about? What do you do? And I tell them, I explain to them, and they're like, and I'm like, yeah, you should check it out. And they're like, and they're straight up with me, which is cool. They're like, that don't sound like it's for me. That's cool, bro. They're like, do you talk about finances and bettering your life? Do you talk about
we
this?
might.
Do you talk about, could be, you know, could be.
Might.
But as of right now, it's like, we don't know. We're just talking.
We might.
You know, could be.
Do you want to talk about that?
I mean, you can if you want to, dude.
I'm just, man.
But,
we all should be bettering our lives. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
It just, I mean, that's all perspective, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless you're talking strictly finances, but like, I think this could, like, even stuff we have talked about could better someone's life.
Yeah.
Open someone's mindset to, you know, it's all perspectives, dude.
Yeah.
Like I say that every time. It's like, just listening to another two people talk. Like, half the podcasts I watch, I'm not necessarily super interested in just what that person does or whatever. It's just the natural engagement between two human beings.
Yeah.
Like, whatever pops up, whatever happens could be magic, dude. Like, it could be like very valuable information. That's why podcasts are so big. Like, that's why it's such a thing. Like, it's clearly a thing for a reason. People need the type of connection, especially when they're maybe not having the types of conversations they want in their actual reality, or like in their real life, as much as they would like to. Yeah. Like, we all do that. That's why we all watch podcasts. Yeah. You want to hear more information. You want to hear more genuine, like, you know, quality information.
See, that's what I love. That's what I love too, is about being able to do this podcast.
My bad, I'm on my phone, dude. I'm booking an Airbnb right now.
It's all good, bro. Your business, dude.
Yeah,
we're talking business. I guess we're gonna have to kind of go into business. You know, if you got an Airbnb, you know how dumb I am, dude. And this is not a joke, bro. Whenever I heard about Airbnb, I didn't know what it was, dude. I didn't know what they were talking about. But to me, I was like, oh, air has something to do with like possibly and I also didn't know what the Mile High Club either. I was like, has to do with a plane because it's in the air. You know, Airbnb, you know, like air, like, cause
I actually don't know why it is air.
Yeah, well, I saw
that B&B is bed and breakfast.
See, and then I seen those videos. Like, I watched
no one does breakfast.
Casey Neistat or whatever, his YouTube stuff. I seen videos where he was in planes, like sleeping in the plane, and like it has like their own little cubbies, and it's like a little.
Well, yeah, that's like the nice first class seats. And
so
stuff.
I thought that's what people were talking about. They're like, yeah, they got them in you know, in around those Airbnbs. I'm like, yo, those fancy ass planes. And then somebody was like, nah, dude, it's like, and then we were going to shoot, we were working on a film, and they're like, yeah, dude, we can just get an Airbnb and shoot there. And I'm like, I ain't getting on no damn plane. I ain't going to get no damn plane.
Why? You don't like flying?
No, I do. I'm not. Yeah. My thing is like, I don't like being, I mean, I'm kind of claustrophobic as it is. And
how are you going to go everywhere you want to go, dude?
Dude, driving, bro. I got a truck.
You can't drive to like Europe. You can't drive to Australia.
Dude, I'll find ways. You
can take a boat. I know. I'm a big Blink fan. Travis Barker won't fly anymore. You know that?
Oh yeah, because he was in that plane accident.
Yeah, he won't fly.
Yeah,
but he's toured Australia. Yeah. It takes 2 weeks.
If Travis Barker,
dude, it takes 2 weeks.
Hey,
to get to Australia on a boat.
Guess what? I'm gonna bust out.
I think or maybe longer for Australia. Maybe 2 weeks was Europe.
Yeah. I have a friend in Australia who was talking about coming up there and like visiting, and she was talking about like little stand-up places that they do. And so I was just like, I could do some stand-up in Australia. She's like, yeah, they got those like kind of like what we have, like the open mic nights. And I was just like, dude, what can I do in Australia to be funny? You know, so I was like, what kind of jokes could I do for them to be like, who is this guy? Like, just walk up in an open mic in there and be like, so what's the deal about kangaroos or something stupid like that? But nah, that didn't ever work out. But that's what's cool about the podcast too, kind of going back was like that, is because like as of right now, like you can't go on tour. I can't really do many shoots, and it's like some of the bigger stuff that we're working on is like on like, not to, no pun intended, due to the weather, but they're frozen right now. But, you know, we can't really do too much. But it just kind of sucks because we're able to, at least we're able to do something. We get content out there, reach out to people, you know, kind of be relatable, talk to people, reach out to people. And, dude, it's just, I don't know. I love
the connection, man. It's cool. It's really cool.
I like it.
I love just the all around, just putting things out there, just like real vibes. It's all about the vibes. Dude.
Hey, I think the next one we should wear dresses.
I'm down.
Wear some dresses.
I thought it'd be sick. Like, what's the, you know, you see the Joe Rogan where he does, they wear the spacesuits sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Like, I love when it's like a random one like that and they're just chilling in spacesuits and they don't even mention it.
Yeah.
So if you guys do see us wearing something crazy, we like, if we do that, we shouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
Like, don't even acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Just like do the podcast as usual.
Just being us.
So when you guys see that happen, you'll know.
Yeah. That makes me think about that when you brought that up, because I was thinking about the mask. So this lady walks up to me, dude, and she comes up to me and she goes, I was getting gas again. I was the same. I was. Man, I guess I need to get a different vehicle because I'm constantly. When I was what is it? The one that in front of Walmart, Murray's or whatever, Murphy's or Murray's or whatever.
In Muskogee?
Yeah, in Muskogee. So I was over there.
Something like that.
Yeah, I was over there. I went to go pay for gas, and this girl walks up, and she goes, she said two things to crack me up. She goes, "Nickelback, really?" And then I'll turn around. I was like, "Oh yeah." It's kind of like a joke, but and I was like explaining myself. I was like, "I don't like them." I was kind of joking like that. And she's like, "And what was up with that mask?" And I didn't know what she was talking about at first, but then I was like, "Oh yeah." She goes, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah." She goes, "It was funny and kind of creepy too."
What mask was she talking about?
The alien mask you were wearing in the first part of it.
Oh.
And she was talking about that mask. Whenever you had
this happened again?
Yeah, this happened like
How
after.
does this happen to you, bro?
Dude, people reach out to you all the time through like Twitter, and they reach out to me on other stuff too, but like constantly talking. But
So
dude,
you're like the local celeb.
I'm
bro.
always around, dude. I'm always out and about. And
That's
stuff.
crazy.
But she's like, "Nickelback, really?" And I'm like, I didn't know. I was like, "Oh," I turned around, I was like, "Yeah," like that. And she's just like, "And what's up with that mask? It was kind of creepy." And I'm like, "Oh," she's like, "Well, I like it anyways." And she's like, "Have a good day," and like walked off. And I'm like, and she was like kind of older, like no offense to if you're listening, but she's kind of older. And I was like, "Damn, dude, we're like." They're watching, bro.
How, bro? That's crazy. That's awesome.
I think it's sick. But one thing too, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. If you're listening and other people,
your Facebook squad, dude. That's your Facebook.
Dude,
that's your Facebook squad.
Yeah, but it's crazy because like
I feel like Facebook is slightly older, right? Just in general.
Yeah, I think so because they're younger. Because like
yeah, like a bunch of younger kids aren't like we already had our Facebook's account since like 2000. I almost said 1909.
1909, yeah,
2009, bro, or some shit.
Yeah, I had it whenever they first chiseled my Sphinx or whatever statue that they did.
Yeah, dude.
No, but to fix to explain it, I'm gonna put this out there because Limp Bizkit, I'm standing by it. I'm going to stand by Limp Bizkit. Oh, Fred Durst. Have you seen him lately? He looks old as shit.
No,
dude.
I haven't seen him.
Secondly, there are a couple of Nickelback songs that are okay. I'm not going to go back on what I said, but I was kind of joking around a little bit because it's funny because the whole, you like Nickelback thing, it's hilarious, especially around here.
I think we have to cancel the podcast.
However,
I'm going to delete the channel tonight.
But one I wasn't thinking about that I absolutely do love, and I'm not going to go back on it. Hoobastank, dude.
Bro, my first concert, not first concert ever, but first like legitimate like arena concert, like big production. Linkin Park, headliner, story of the year.
Ooh, yes.
You know who the opener was?
Hoobastank, dude. Yes, dude. Hoobastank, bro. Running Away, that song. One of my favorite
remind
songs.
me of the melody.
Is "Why are you running away?" That second chorus.
Why are you running away?
Yeah. Because that second chorus
I kind of remember it.
Yeah, where it's like,
why are you running away?
He's like, "Is it me? Is it you?" It's like, but the second chorus, whenever he's just like,
what was that slow?
I did enough to show you that that whole part from there. If you guys know what I'm talking about, that whole verse. Ooh, and the other one's like, I'm not a perfect person. Yeah. And I'll be crawling in the dark. Dude, they
looking for the answer.
Yeah. So when the hell would I know? Dude.
What the hell?
They had some bangers.
I forgot about them completely until this moment.
Yeah, dude. That's I literally, I downloaded, I had the CD for the longest time. And I loved it.
Bro,
dude.
Dude, that's crazy, dude. And then Story of the Year was throwing their guitars around. That was the first band I ever saw throw the guitar around the neck, do the full spin of the guitar with the locking straps.
Sick,
and
dude.
the backflip off the amps.
Shit.
And then
that was a
Linkin Park came out, dude.
Dude, Chester, R.I.P.
Most of Hybrid Theory.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the best one. You know how I first...
rest in peace, Chester, bro.
You know the first time I ever heard... Because whenever I really... I
was 12.
Whenever I kind of first met you back in the day, I remember you were rollerblading and we used to like skate and carry our boards around and you were like going by there and, we'd say stuff and kind of joke around and had like kind of stuff like that. But from the high school, I was walking and I remember I was like on that road kind of by the central school and on that road. And as I was walking there, I looked down, I saw something, and I looked, and it was that CD, the Linkin Park one that you're just talking about, like that one. And I saw it just laying there. I was like, what the heck is that Linkin Park? Like, what the heck? And then my buddy's like, oh, what is that? I was like, it's CD. And I popped it up and looked, and it was like a perfectly, like almost brand new. And I was like, and so I like popped it up, and it's like, shut up when I'm talking to you.
Shut up.
I was like, yeah, I was just like getting into it, dude. Like that was one of the best, dude. But dude.
Boom, 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 boom.
There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface.
There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface.
Control. I don't know the words.
Dude, fire.
Yeah, dude. There's so much. Dude,
and then they did the Jay-Z. Dude, they did the Jay-Z collab album.
So what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more.
Bro, besides like Outkast, I think before I even listened to Outkast, that was my first hip-hop.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was nobody around here bumping this, the shit that I like now and how long I've been in hip hop and writing that type of music. Like before that, dude, like, I don't know. I think that was it. I think that was the first stuff I ever heard.
My very first band.
I was like 11, 12.
Yeah. My very first band, I was in 9th grade. And there was this guy, and he would do raps, and me and him would kind of back and forth raps. So, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was around that time frame, he would be like rapping, and then I would be like coming up with some sort of course, and then I would do like the beat on the desk, and we would do that. And I remember our teacher, our teacher was like, she overheard, she's like, okay, that's all entertaining and all, and I like it and stuff, but we gotta worry about stuff. And we continuously did. And I was like, man, we should start a band. And we knew this guy who played guitar, and I was like, dude, let's start a band. And, like get it going. And we were calling ourselves Novice because we were a new band. And I was like, let's do it, bro. And so we had this whole thing. And at the time,
before you even played anything.
Before I played anything. I was just
same.
all about it.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
We drew logos.
Yeah. We did that logos. And it was this inn. And it was just like this inn with this big old loop. And I drew it inside of a sun. And I thought it was cool. Dude. And everybody was like, dude, that's kind of sublime. Yeah, they were like, that's kind of like sublime.
Sounds hella 90s.
Dude, yeah, it was so cool at the time.
Like you could get it tattooed between your shoulder blades.
Yeah, dude, it's around my neck under my mullet.
Oh, hell yeah. It was just under there.
Yeah, it was just
brush that baby back to the side, dude.
Yeah, but it was
when your mullet blows in the fucking
you
western winds, dude.
Yeah, and people know. But it was funny because not only did we have just me as the singer, and I was the drummer, never played drums before, the rapper, and then we had the rapper, and then we had a manager, dude. A guy was like, hey, I can't play anything, and I don't want to be in the band, but I'll be the manager.
Bro.
Dude, it was
same
sick.
shit. I did the same shit. We had I think at one point 11 dudes in the band. None of us played anything
Slipknot,
yet.
Maybe?
None of us played anything yet. It was
so
like
sick.
we were just like, we're gonna do this, whatever.
I feel that's how Slipknot became a band. Like they were like, whenever they were in Iowa one day, and they were like, we really can't really play anything at the moment. And then they just was like, what are we gonna call ourselves? Like, I don't know. And I don't know. And then they just saw the Halloween mask, they put them on. And then some of the guys were like, well, we don't know how to keep up with you guys and play because some people can pick it up naturally. And then, man, I'm just doing bad. Maybe it's because number 6 is not a good number for me. So
number 6 is great, dude. What are you talking about? I don't know, dude. This is amazing.
I'm the devil, dude.
Nah, this shit is amazing.
I don't like having difficulties. Like this thing's going in and out.
It's fine,
dude. This thing
dude.
fell over.
It's fine.
Because, I mean, only the YouTubes.
We are 42 minutes in, and I think we should take some calls.
Yeah, dude. Time is flying, bro.
Yeah.
It's that weather. It's that cold weather.
It is, bro.
Dude.
It's 17 degrees outside right now.
Have you had hot cocoa?
My phone says 17 degrees, winter storm warning. Yes, I bought hot cocoa yesterday and rum chata.
Wait, real fast. Are you marshmallows in it or not?
Well, I bought rum chata, so.
Oh, but I mean, if you just have some cocoa, do you have it hold it like that?
I don't. Other than that, I don't really drink it. But
what? You never said.
I'd put marshmallows in there. Hell yeah, why not?
Dude, no, hell no. That's too sweet.
I put marshmallows in there for sure.
No, not I.
I would do it.
Not I.
But
did you watch
like
that movie?
a good Irish coffee too.
Oh, that's pretty good. Did you watch that movie?
You're sober. You don't know about that. What?
I used to know about it. Not Righteous Gemstones. What's the other? Uncut Gems. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't watched it.
It's on Netflix.
I'm gonna watch it, dude. Chill, bro. Chill.
Take some calls.
Let's take this call.
Hey, Nick. Can you tell me how people to get a hold of us?
I can tell you.
Call.
I can tell you. Our number is 918-931-3147. If you want us to play your voicemail, call in. It goes straight to voicemail. We'll save it. We'll listen to it. We'll love it. We will embrace it. We will put it on the podcast, and we will respond.
And you
to
guys,
it.
when you
leave
call,
your name and number, not your number. Leave your name and what you want to talk about.
Yeah,
don't give us your number.
Give us your number. Unless
we have your number. It's on here, but we won't do anything with it.
Yeah, we don't want to play it for everybody to hear. And when you do that, you become like close friends of ours.
Yes, 918 931-3147.
Maria and
Be
Natalie.
a part of the Wassup
You guys
podcast history.
You guys are getting Christmas cards for sure, Maria and Natalie.
918-931-3147.
Slaps.
What's the number? 918-931-3147.
I
Call
still
us.
don't know it.
Let's listen to this voicemail. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let me pull it up.
Who's this?
This is from 919 area code. Let's see what's up.
Hey, Nick and Matt, it's Amy / Toxic Cupcake off of Twitter. I just wanted to say that I love the podcast thus far, and I can't wait to see what you guys have coming up. I can't wait to see music updates and just keep being amazing, beautiful people. Love you guys. Bye.
We love you.
You're
That's
a beautiful
amazing.
people.
Yes, you're one of those.
Did she say her name? Toxic Cupcake on
Toxic
Twitter?
Cupcake. That's all I remember.
Dude, you're a beautiful people.
Yes, that's the
You're a
people we
beautiful
love.
people, Toxic Cupcake.
Keep doing what you're doing because you're making.
Keep doing what you're doing.
That made me so excited hearing that just because like
Keep
that,
calling
that,
random dudes on podcasts in Oklahoma
Yeah.
because.
But that positivity that came out of
Yes.
that voicemail made me so happy because like you could tell that.
Oh yeah, she's excited, man. This is
Toxic
awesome. And
Cupcake, but positive attitude, dude.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much.
yes,
We need
toxic,
more people like you.
good vibes.
Toxic
basically.
good vibes or good non-toxic, untoxic good vibes. I don't know.
Shout out you.
Yeah, shout out for sure. Thank you.
All right, let's see. Let's play another one.
What is up? You know who it is. It's John Boy from the dirty South, California. Not the only one with intro music. And I got a question for you, boy. How many subs do we need to get before we can cut off that rat's nest on the back of Matt's head? I'm just kidding. And number two, and then number two, Nick, you just stay cool, baby.
What the heck, John Boy?
So you got a rat's nest, and he told me to stay cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many subs do we need for you to cut the mullet?
Shoot, man. I mean, maybe let's say because we're at what 315.
Yeah,
But I mean, but people like it, don't
people like the mullet, but maybe we could like shave it live on
Yeah.
the podcast.
Oh no, on a reel though.
Shave it live on the podcast. How many subs?
I mean, I would say like maybe 1,000. However,
1,000 subs. We'll shave your head live.
But you got
You need a refresher anyway, dude.
Yeah, but
1,000 subs. We're shaving Matt's head.
But I'm
1,000 subs. We're shaving Matt's head.
But
Do you agree?
Yes, I'll agree.
Dude, I'm gonna shave it for you.
However, but
shaving it.
however, I'm trying to grow
1,000
it out so
subs.
I can do a perm. I'm trying to do a perm.
Well,
right
dude,
now.
you can grow the perm out. It'll grow nicer once you shave it off. We're shaving it. 1,000 subs.
dude, by night or overnight.
But we have to get 1,000 subs before the end of, I don't know when. It's February now.
because this would be on Monday
Before like the end of June.
before February. March,
I don't know.
May,
I'm just
June.
throwing random shit out there.
We'll figure it out along the way.
When we hit 1,000 subs, we're shaving Matt's head.
Yeah, we'll see.
So
Well,
get,
no, I mean,
get us there
let's-
quick.
Let's not go.
Okay,
too crazy,
next
but-
voicemail.
the shaving, but I'll find ways. Or I can put it in a ponytail and you can just cut off the ponytail. How about that?
Next voicemail. Here we go. I'm shaving your head. 1,000 subs.
1,000.
Hey guys, it's Ashley. I actually went to school with both of you guys, and I've kind of just watched you over Facebook and other social apps just kind of grow into your own, professional sorts of things. And it's kind of fun to watch you guys collaborate now on a project together. But I actually have a question for Matt. My question is, I'm just kind of curious how sobriety has influenced, your work life, socially, professionally, spiritually, mentally, all of the things. I know that's a huge perspective change, and I'm just curious, and I'm sure other people are, on how that's kind of changed how you've done things professionally wise. So yeah, I love the work, guys, so keep it up, and looking forward to your next episode. Have a good day.
Ooh,
Nice, dude.
nice, thank you.
I actually want to hear that answer too.
Yeah. So it's I think with the way it's like being sober has helped is that it's taken away like hangovers for sure. It's helped that. Like,
so that time wasted.
So yeah, that wasted time of trying, because like there for a while, like I got so bad where it was like there was one day I was like hungover for like 2 days, man.
Yeah,
like,
see, I do not drink to the point. Like I haven't had a hangover except for when I like threw a music video here and we raged. And I think after New Year's I had a bit of a hangover. Yeah, but like that's a rare occasion. Anyway, sorry, this is your question. I'm just chiming in.
No, but like and that was correct, because I started getting them a lot. But in all actuality, it's like my biggest thing was because of kind of going back to what I was talking about with like my anxiety, my depression, things like that. I always felt like I needed to drink. It was supposed to be something that helped me. I was like, oh, it helps me. And I was like, I can't do this without being drunk.
And I've said that too a little bit. Like I definitely have that, but I'm aware of it now, and I'm like, okay, good.
I felt like
I know, like I used to think I couldn't perform.
Exactly. Yeah.
Without a beer, like on stage somewhere or whatever. Until I did a bunch of shows, I'm like, I'm gonna make myself do these shows sober.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about it. It's like when you
so
don't
I
realize
know
it. Yeah.
that it's not a crutch.
Yeah.
And now that I know, I'm like, okay. Like today, I was like, yo, I'm stressed out. I'm gonna crack open a couple crispy.
See, and that's where I felt like where I was in the process of like I felt like I was like, okay, I'm about to like perform this or go do this, or like I'm gonna film this or do this, and then I would be like, or I would feel like I got to the point where like I felt like I needed to drink before I would go out and do anything. Like a group of friends like, hey, let's do this, and I'm like, oh man, I'm nervous about meeting these people. I don't want to call it a meet and greet, but I had a group of people who were wanting to meet me and everything, so I was just like, oh, that's so stressful, I have to drink, I have to do it. And it's like I feel like with being sober, it's like I now know, I don't diss on anybody who drinks or anything like that, but it's kind of okay. And if anybody can do it, but it's one of those things that like, it's kind of cool what you can really shock yourself as who you are, like totally, without having to have that stuff, having those things, because it's one of those things that's like, and now I've shocked myself because I'm like able to do things sober. Like I went to a funeral sober. Before I would never be able to do that, and it sounds kind of shitty, but like I couldn't handle the whole death. But
that's what a lot of people do. They use it to repress. I would just say, know yourself, know your limits, and know why you're really doing it. Ask yourself, why am I doing this right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Why am I just doing this because I'm bored? Like, if you're just bored and alone and whatever, like just to pass the time or whatever, there's probably something better you could be doing.
Yeah, and you
know what I mean? Like, ask yourself really why you're doing something.
Yeah, and to answer the question, I mean, it's helped out a lot because, I mean, my mind's clear a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, some of my writing's a little different. The characters, the different things. When we shoot and do film and get a group of people, and we kind of do like the bonding for us to get to know, because if we're gonna have a group of people who are gonna be friends, we'd all get together and be like, hey, so that way they can at least not be awkward. I'm like, hey, buddy, how's it going? Like, we're like, hey, that's my friend, like that, and like everybody get to know each other and become friends. Before we'd be like, hey, let's stay up, let's drink, let's do this. Next day around noon we're gonna film. And then if I'm like hungover, I'm like, man, I don't even know. Like, I just want to sleep. I want to do this. And I was like, dude, that's not productive. That's not motivation. That's not like that. And like I said, I'm not knocking anybody, because like I've said before, now when people find out that I don't drink anymore, they're like, oh, you think you're better than me? I'm like, no, I'm not at all. No. Do your thing. But if you want to ask, I'm gonna be 100% and be like, hey, yeah, it helps out to be clear minded. But then there's sometimes I miss it. I'm just like when the Super Bowl was on the other night, where I was saying, we were watching, I was like, it'd be nice to have a beer, and they have all those beer commercials. I'm like,
but it just depends on how controlled you can be.
Yeah, exactly. And then
do you ever want to do that? Like, like you don't want to open a can of worms and be like wanting to be drinking all the time.
Yeah, I never drink worms, but no, but we would, but we were. It was one of those things that like it's cool now too, because I wouldn't be able to go into a place that had alcohol without being like, I would be able, like, people are like, hey, you want a shot? You want this? I'm like, nah. And I'm like,
now you can.
Yeah, now I can easily. Before it was just like,
because I have other friends that can't come hang out anymore, because like like there's not many places in this town to like meet up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That aren't like bars or whatever. So there's alcohol around, and I have friends that can't come.
Yeah.
Like they're like, I just can't be around it. It's too dangerous for me.
Well, nowadays the only bars I worry about are in my rap songs.
Oh, dude, rap careers.
Yeah.
Speaking of new music on the way, Nick Jordan.
Yeah, exactly. That one from today and everything too.
Yeah, I've been working. I was in the studio all day, dude. But I want to just chime in one more thing on what you said about the you feel like you need to be, it makes you more clear-headed or whatever to go in to stuff sober. And it's like drinking doesn't always help you with that social like thing that as you think it would.
Oh yeah, not at all.
Like it often complicates more.
Yeah.
Then it helps.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't realize it until you're like, it's really more based on your mood and where you are mentally and what you kind of felt and did that day,
Mm-hmm.
the alcohol just enhances
Oh yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah, it just makes it feel, because me, I have like it, like I already feel like I really don't have a filter, and I'll say, I mean, even this very episode alone, like I'll think of something dumb, I'm like, I'm not gonna say it, and then I'll just say it, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't care, because at the end of the day, if it lands, it lands, and then somebody out there's gonna be like, that's dumb, but the fact that how dumb it is
Just put it
could
out
work.
there.
If not, I'd be like, dude, man, you know, Nick, you might want to get rid of that guy, you know. but at the end, but it's just fun, like just to be able to, like, I guess putting yourself to the test to see what you're capable of.
What's funny is what you just said, like people that have followed the podcast from you and from me, vice versa, have thought that we are each other's guest.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you know, this is my co-host.
Yeah.
Or like this is our podcast.
Yeah.
So like, yes, we will both be on every episode, and we will bring in guests.
Yeah, there will be
and
guests.
We will
There'll
both
be people.
interview the guests.
Yeah.
And hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
I think
where are we at right now with it?
55 minutes. dude.
55. Wow, time is flying.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think we should end it on. What was I gonna say? We should end it on.
Taking a shot? I'm just kidding.
No. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
But no, thank you guys. Keep on doing this, and you know we'll see about the whole thing, because I will cut the mullet off, and that's that time. But anyways, we'll figure it all out. You know, that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna have more and more. And stay tuned for, if you subscribe, and this, like, let's say for instance, like you're like, oh, the podcast is cool, but something, we got more stuff that we're like, we got so much stuff in store.
Tell us what you want to hear, what you want us to cover. Call in. It clearly creates conversation.
Be prepared. There's so much more coming. Like, you have no idea. It's crazy.
Say whatever you want to say. Let it off your chest.
Yeah.
Like, we're here to just talk.
Yeah.
Like real shit.
Yeah.
Between whoever wants to be a part of it.
And hey, be nice AF, bro.
Be nice, dude. We'll end it on that.
Yeah, be nice AF. Go out there and be nice. Go make somebody happy. I challenge you guys to make somebody happy. There was like a whole
other place I was going to take the conversation, and I'm like, we're out of time now.
Number 7. Let's talk about
Number 7.
Yeah.
Hey, What's Up Podcast, episode 6, baby. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for listening.
We love y'all. Peace and love.